Hey, there they are. Hey, I think I got it pretty much set up now. Laura, how you doing? East Coast? Yeah, we're a little bit early, about 10 minutes early. That's fine. What's everybody been up to this afternoon? Well, over there it's evening, so, but yes, here in the US, it's afternoon. It's 4:52 p.m. East Coast time. Uh 1:52, I think, on the West Coast. A lot of ruckus going on here today. Um, One of the ships I'd like to catch is it's about 20-25 miles out. Okay. JDS, how's it going? Good with you, I hope. Drone shots? How are you doing? Good, I hope. The weather up there should be fairly nice, right? Yeah. The not a lot of ship traffic today going here, just a little bit. In fact, the ship that's downbound is the Saginaw, which is one that I like to try and catch, and it's sunny out. It's the oldest ship on the Great Lakes. JDS is chill, relaxing. Good for you. Joe's not going to be with us tonight because he's got football. I don't know whether Dominic's going to join or not, or Mark or somebody. Some people probably are waiting for me to come on and not here, but we got 11 people watching right now. Thank goodness. I appreciate everybody's continued patronage of my channel.
Yes, I'm finally here.
There he is, Dominic.
How is everybody? Hello to everybody in the chat.
Everybody's pretty much fine and dandy, and we got 9 people watching it.
No, that's great.
Yeah, I got started a little early, but
Yeah, I know you caught me off guard.
yeah, I would imagine we probably caught a lot of people off guard.
I noticed that because I was just finishing something off, and I'd turn around. Oh, there's the notification.
Yeah, Joe's shooting football, as you know,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know where Justin is, or David, or Mark, but I'm sure that they'll wander in as they come along.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Rent a cop for 12-year-olds. Mm.
Oh, Justin, I don't know where he is. The rent-a-cop. School bus monitor. Well, he doesn't
Good
start. He
guy.
doesn't start until actually the 8th. I think it is the 8th of October.
Hmm.
Hey, here's TJ. He must be at work.
Yep.
It's great to connect with you. Don't forget to keep in touch. Oh, here comes. Here comes the man.
David.
I bloody hardly got now.
Here comes iPhone. There he
Here comes
is.
TJ from
Here
his
comes
work.
TJ getting ready with his apple sauce.
He's getting ready to snack away.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you got
That's
a
it.
sandwich?
yeah, I got a ham and cheese Sammy today.
Yay.
And I got strawberries, and I got some cookies, and I got a banana.
Ah,
Oh, good.
Don't slip on
And-
that
and-
banana.
And I got my drink too. Don't slip on the banana.
watch him. He's gonna choke. He's gonna choke on that pop. Everybody watching now. He's gonna. Out the nose. Out the nose.
TJ, do you carry a large amount of spare shirts with you just in case?
Carry large amounts of what?
Spare shirts in case you're laughing.
No, I never thought about doing that really, to be honest. I should though. I should.
So, how has everybody's Friday the 13th been?
Yeah.
So far so good. So far so good. How about yours?
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well, kind of.
Nice. Well, kind of.
Shit house here. Shit
Yeah.
house.
So, we went to McDonald's.
Yep.
I ordered my food, not a problem. Sat down when the woman comes over and just slaps money on the table. Like, what the hell? She decided that there were no longer any vegetarian options, so she gave me a refund.
Yeah.
Right? You don't say you're getting a refund, right? So I complained to the head office about this.
So do they have a vegetarian menu for the like people that don't like eat meat or whatever?
They used to.
Yeah. They do
Oh.
here. Well, apparently our store's closing on Sunday for 2 months.
Do they do salads
Oh.
there too?
Yeah, you get salad, you get everything over here. So I complained.
How
to the office.
How come they're closing for? Are they like remodeling or something? Or
Yeah, refurbishing it, apparently.
uh,
So complained to head office and ordered myself a portion of fries and a drink because that's the only vegetarian food left. And I won a free meal. Great.
oh, nice.
And I won an apple pie.
Oh, there you go.
And a cheeseburger. Right. So leaving that McDonald's, I went to the other McDonald's to get my veggie food because Laura's had her dinner. I want mine. I won another free meal and more McFlurries, more apple pies. Right. So yeah, I've won a canvas, I've won money off my next meal. You name it, I've won it.
Sounds to me like Friday the 13th is a good deal for you.
It's a good
Yeah,
deal.
right.
But this is
We
the
have
problem. No.
we have-
Wait, TJ. This is it. Right? You have to think, well, that sounds a pretty good deal for Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Then you realize, once you've eaten all this shit, you're going to die of a heart attack. Happy
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
We have a Chick-fil-A like right up the road from us that had closed down. I think it was for like 3 or 4 weeks because they were doing the same thing, like they were remodeling or whatever.
Yeah, so it may not have been bad today, but it may be bad in the long run.
Yeah.
You all have to remember this day if I have a heart attack. Go. That's the day that did it.
That's crazy.
It's all those apple pies.
Oh, and the
Yeah.
next thing is when I get home, I got an email from McDonald's to apologise for the instant refund without any acknowledgement, and they gave me 2 codes for 2 free meals.
Wow.
Wait, they gave you 2 what?
free
Codes.
meals.
Codes.
Vouchers
Codes.
Yeah,
Okay,
coupons,
codes.
vouchers.
for 2 free meals.
Gotcha. Like, yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but today I'm 20 stone. By the time I've used all this lot up, I'll be 30 stone, and on my way up to the golden stairs to the pearly gates.
Hey, here
Jason.
comes Jason on his way home, I'll bet.
Yep.
Hey, Jason.
Exactly. How'd you know?
How do we know? Look at the speed you're going. Fortnite's waiting.
Cloudy today.
How
Oh,
long a
no.
drive does it take you to get home?
It depends on traffic, but the way it's going right now, and we never talk about the traffic, of course, and jinx ourselves, but 10 minutes,
Oh,
15
okay.
minutes. Yeah.
David won the McDonald's sweepstake today and got 4 free meals.
Oh, no kidding. What'd you get? Number
it's all-
1?
No, it's all the Monopoly thing. So you win prizes.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Like nearly everything that I peeled off was a prize, and those that are one that were actually Monopoly items. When you do the second scan, they were winning prizes.
Nice.
So
Heck yeah. Right on.
Dominic's just waking up and TJ's over there shoveling stuff down his throat.
Nice.
Jason,
Yeah,
did you see
I
that
had
Laura
an
won a? Did you see that Laura won a crown victory yesterday?
Awesome. I did not see that. I saw that she got a Doom victory, though.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All right.
She already had a crown, and she
Heck
won
yeah.
on her
Heck
own.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. They get the victory of Von Doom is pretty cool just because it's different. you know?
Yeah.
I've captured the Doom Island 3 times and only one of the times because the first time I was trying to figure out the controls, and then the second time I got the Doom armor, the armor of Doom. It's like everybody turns to fight the armor of Doom guy, get rid of that guy, and then they go free for all on each other. So
Yeah.
that's what happened to me
Well,
the second time, and then
you-
the third time, I won it. I just methodically killed my opponents afterwards.
What she won't tell you is she was 1 hit away from being killed herself.
Nice,
She managed to get that last hit in.
nice. Those are always great. Heck yeah.
You know who else plays Fortnite is Lexi from My on High. I don't know if you're Dominic knows about her.
Yes, I know all about her.
Heck yeah. She said she does
Yeah.
not play Fortnite.
Well, she plays games like similar to Fortnite, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I see her
games
live.
close enough.
I actually
Yeah.
I saw one of her streams that popped up as on the feed, and I was like, I'll check this out. And I saw that you were on there, but I guess you went back to work or whatever. I saw you in the chat.
Yeah.
TJ,
Yeah, I asked if she played Fortnite also, and she's like, no, I don't play Fortnite. Her brother, I think, plays Fortnite.
yeah,
something like
Well,
that.
because she always goes live and she's always playing some kind of game like with a cat running around, and then like she'll play this other game that where she's I don't know, she's like in a dungeon or some shit like that. I don't know.
TJ
David.
may look like Fortnite, but no game is Fortnite.
Uh,
Correct.
Fortnite.
if you're playing any game, it's Fortnite to TJ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either it is or it isn't.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'll be back in 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a homeless guy at the at work today, like
Oh,
walking around
what-
outside the building, yelling vulgarities at all the passerbys. So
Hmm.
normally we just call
Yeah.
the police to have him removed. Like, hey,
yeah.
And I just happened to be on the flight deck when they got the call to be like, hey, there's somebody here doing the thing.
Hmm.
And I was like, all right, let me go outside and see what this dude's all about. So I go outside and I just stand there and look at him, and he decided to walk by me. He's like, okay, and then he left. I didn't say anything. Well, sometimes it's just presence,
Well,
of a
he was-
staff member.
I mean, like he
Hey,
was
dude.
yelling all these. He was yelling at all these things, and you sound like, "Hey, you got to get out of here."
Well, the
Yeah.
thing of it is, maybe, Jason, what you didn't know was he was looking for some place to sleep over the weekend. So he wanted you to call the police and put him in jail.
Yeah, right.
At least he'd get a
Well,
cot plus the food,
They wouldn't put him in jail for that. They'd just have him move along. Move along. Nothing to see here,
Yeah.
But yeah, perhaps that's it also, or whatever. But he left. I laughed about it. Mostly because I didn't even say anything. And sometimes that's all it is, just presence. If you go outside and stand there, you don't have to say anything. If one is comfortable standing out there also. Clearly I don't mind. that was too easy for me. That, and did some indoor skydiving coaching also, so
That's good.
it was pretty cool. It was a good day. It was a good
Like,
day.
yeah,
What's that?
heck yeah, man, that's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Did you offer the homeless guy some skydiving lessons?
No,
Oh,
I didn't say anything. I just went
Oh.
out there, stood there, like looking like a security guard,
yeah,
because I mean I'm technically the company's security guard, if you will, as well when I'm on site. Well, I'm armed, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
and sometimes that's all it is. It's it's deterrent.
You got that Marshall stare.
Yeah,
Did you have your hat on when you went out there?
of course. I was covered.
Howdy, partner. You need to get up on out of here and quit yelling at them vulgarities at people.
And here's the thing. I've found that
Hello, Mark.
you don't need to say anything, or at least I don't. I'll just stand there, and once they do, because once I went outside, he stopped saying things. And I stood where he was, and he carried on. He left.
You just
He
gave him
probably
the-
saw that. He probably saw that badge and like, oh, I better leave.
He saw the belt buckle. He's like, and then he said, "Law don't go around here, no law dog." Yeah, but yeah, no, it was fun. It was funny for me.
Yeah. What's up, Mark?
Hi, Mark.
Yep.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Mark, what's going on?
Not too bad. It's getting cold. Had to put
Heck yeah.
heating on.
Would warm up here.
Had to put heating on for a bit just to warm the house up a little.
Oh no, it's 81 degrees here, Mark.
92 here.
Is it warm down there, Jason?
It's 76, so it's like perfect.
TJ,
Yeah.
David.
I'm going to share a video now.
All right.
All right, try not to laugh until the end, so everyone else can enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah, failed. Right, but when you see this, when you see people do this, you've got to do what this guy does, okay?
DJ, show them how you make your mustache go up and down.
Right. You see that?
Yeah.
This is guy doing?
It's 46
Oh,
degrees
He's
here.
gonna put his cart back. Oh my god! Oh y'all, that is next level petty.
8 degrees
Gotta respect
centigrade.
it.
Can you enlarge it?
No,
Oh
you
my
can't.
No, unfortunately
That
not.
is kind of
That's as big
amazing.
as you'll get.
Look,
What are they doing? I can't see it either.
He put the shopping cart behind the car
There's
and
a-
lock him in.
A
Dude,
guy
this
wanting
is
to
clearly a
reverse.
clock that got made
didn't
like
put his
literally
shopping
like
cart in.
parking lot duty, and this is like next level petty. This is my kind of petty. Oh, he still didn't put it away though. He still didn't put it away though. Oh my god! Oh my god! I have to drive it back up again. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh. Dude, this is the pettiest thing I've ever seen. He still didn't put him away. It's not even. Oh, at least he blocked it from hitting the car. He's got some sense of.
He's got another one.
He's got another one. You
So
guys,
wait, what?
it's the funniest thing I've seen. So this guy keeps taking carts and he won't put them away, like over there. And it's like mall cop, I think, just keeps blocking him in. And you can't figure it out.
He's got
This
another
is
one.
the best. This is the pettiest thing I've ever seen.
How does he not see him in his rearview mirror?
This
Or
is
the
gonna-
side mirrors?
Is he gonna do it again?
Hey, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
See it again. I'm dead. Look at this, bro. Put the cart away, man. Tina, oh my god, I can't.
You get angry in a minute.
Like he's oh my god. Is he gonna? He's gonna make it. Ah!
Another one.
That's another one. Oh,
How does he not see him in his
Oh my
mirrors?
God.
Though?
Yeah,
See,
that's
that's
what I want to
stupid.
know.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Hi, Brenda.
I'll just,
Oh, that's hilarious.
oh my
It's
god.
not finished yet.
No, this is the kind of cop I would be
Goes
if
on
I
for a while.
There's nowhere to go, man.
well, he wasn't driving a tampon for a car.
This is 100% the kind of cop I would be. Should I say something?
Yeah.
Or just keep watching? No, throw a like if you think I should say something, and a heart if you think I should just let this go on and it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. Because for me, oh my god, oh I'm
He's
like,
gonna fuck around and keep doing it. That dude's gonna hit the gas and run his ass over.
Here he comes with another one.
Oh, for fuck's
Hi,
sake.
JD.
oh my god, please try to back up again.
JD.
I'm late to work right now, and I don't even care.
Like
I'm
this-
not even until this is
You're not
done.
gonna walk around the car and try to figure
Look
this
at the
out.
guy.
Oh, bro, it's over it. Dude, you okay? Just put the carts back. You didn't put one cart back, and now there's
Just
10.
put the cart back.
This is like the definition of karma. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait.
What you gotta
Oh, he's
do?
got another one.
Oh my god.
And how does he not hear the carts being pushed around this car?
Exactly.
I can't believe this is real. I really can't. This guy's got to be completely fucking clueless.
Well, Well, he drives a Prius, so he is
Where is this guy
completely
getting all these
clueless.
shopping
Wait,
carts?
so the guy's in his car and the other guys are putting
Crazy,
the carts
right?
around
This
his
is the
car.
funniest- Oh, there you go.
Right,
Oh,
I
crazy.
understand what they're
Crazy.
doing, but I'm just saying, the guy's in a tiny ass little car and he don't see the dude in his mirrors or hear
Yeah.
him pushing the
Can't
carts
have
around.
that.
So
Oh,
it's-
he does.
Mickey ran out of cards.
Obviously doesn't have a.
Oh, it's going down.
Obviously doesn't
Oh.
see side mirrors.
It's like this. It's like the parking lot version of a Western standoff. Look at Maddie. I want to be friends with this cop. Look at this.
He's probably laughing.
Look how many shopping carts. Okay. And they're just gonna go put back. Yeah, man. Like, he could have just put the one cart back. Watch, he's gonna try to leave again. Watch. Oh, I'll be so mad if he just. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Is he actually being a good guy now? I'm gonna laugh so hard if he just gets back in his car. Nope. I think there was only one cart before, man. Like, there's another store employee now.
That guy adds another cart.
Oh my god, look how many carts. He just started with one cart. Look at him trying to push all the carts. Bro, it wasn't even that far away. Oh, they all made nice looking carts.
Well, that's what
That's
I'm
funny.
saying.
That was kind of hard to watch. I'll have to look that up and watch it for myself.
It's
I'll
on
get
Tik-
Laura.
on
I'll get
TikTok.
Laura to. I'll get Laura to send it you.
Alright.
I just can't believe that dude didn't see him in his mirrors. Like, that car is so tiny. And his
So it
windows
was-
were
it was-
down, so he didn't hear the carts being pushed around to the ass end of his car. Is that dude that clueless?
So the guy was
because
the-
I'm
the
sure
guy-
a Prius is a quiet car, isn't it?
Right, but what I'm saying is, yeah, they're very quiet vehicles. But what I'm saying is his windows were down. He's got side mirrors. How the fuck did he not see that guy walking around the edge of his car? Like, I just don't get how he wouldn't have seen that.
So there was the one guy sitting inside his car, and the two other guys were putting
No,
carts
one other
around
guy.
his.
One other guy.
And you think that
Uh,
if that kept happening, you would think, okay, something fucking weird's going on. You would have
Yeah.
walked around your entire fucking vehicle trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and he didn't even attempt to do that. He was just walking around the one half of his vehicle. Like, I would have walked around the whole car, like, okay, something fucking weird's going on here.
It was
And I've
probably,
been looking at all my mirrors. I would have been
I can-
looking around.
it was probably just staged.
Probably, but still funny.
Like, they would have been, even if it was staged, they would have been better off trying to convince people by using like a big pickup truck, something that was lifted high and it was really big. That would be more convincing that somebody could hide around the edge like that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it probably staged, but it was still funny.
Looks like it was happening outside of like a store or a mall or something.
Yeah, it's a mall. It was a grocery store, shopping carts.
Well, there's that guy that's called the Cart Narc, and he does videos. He's got a whole YouTube channel about it, and he literally will go up and harass people for not putting their carts back in the cart. What do you want to call it? The cart things, or cart holders.
Yeah.
And his channel name's Cart.
We call them trolley racks, so you'll probably call them something like
like a cart rack or something, a cart rack.
No,
Yeah,
we
but
don't
he's
call-
called.
you not call them a cart park. But
Yeah,
you
we
won't call them something
call it
different to what we call them.
His channel name is Cart Narc, and he goes up to people when they don't put their buggies back, and he like bugs the shit out of them, and will harass the fuck out of them until they take their cart back. And he like gives them this whole spiel about how people hit carts because people don't put them back, and this is why people's vehicles get damaged and stuff. And yeah, he goes through this whole spiel with them. And he runs up on him and he goes, "Woo, woo, woo, Cart Narc."
The overly of most of the trolleys, I say most, Tesco's have got rid of them, but most other stores you have to put £1 in the trolley to
Yeah.
get a trolley.
Aldi's does that, but it's only a quarter, and I don't know why all the other stores don't do it, because That's why when you go into the Aldi's parking lot, there's never a single cart in their parking lot, because if they
What's the
don't
high-
take the cart back, somebody else will, just to get the quarter.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's your highest coin?
One $50 gold piece.
Right. Not. I was expecting something like $1 or
No, we
Yeah,
got
it's
50
usually a-
cent and dollar
Yeah,
coins,
dollars
but
and
they're fucking
notes.
huge.
yeah.
No, we got 50 cent and dollar coins, but they're huge as shit. They're really big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
like
our
that.
$2 is the smallest coin, but has the largest value.
No,
Yeah,
a
it's
quarter is what you put in all these carts. But like I said,
Yeah.
if you did that at Walmart, dude, you would have homeless people lining up in the Walmart parking lot. I'll take your cart back for you. It'd be a free
Yeah,
cart
they do
pusher
that
all day.
here.
You'd have a free cart pusher all day long, bringing carts back for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's what they do here.
Yeah,
People
that's
will
what
do that.
that's what we used to do as kids when they first brought them out with the pound coins. And we used to stand on Preston bus station, and we'd have a pound coin, and we'd offer them the pound coin and say, "We'll take your trolley back." Offer them the pound coin. Most of them would just go, "No, you keep the pound, take it back. Thanks very much."
Yeah.
Yeah. You rack them up. You used to make like 150, 200 quid a day, which is a
I had
lot
a
of
couple-
money as a kid.
I had a couple people in the Aldi's parking lot ask me to take their car back. They're like, if you could take it back, you can have the quarter. All right, I'm taking mine back anyway.
Yeah.
Just take it back over there, throw it in there, grab the quarter, go.
Yeah, I lost a pound at Iceland the other day. Put all my stuff out of the trolley on the checkout, parked it up behind the checkout, put all the shopping in me shopping bag, and then walked out and left the trolley where it was.
Because you
Forgot
gotta
about it.
you gotta think too, like in a Walmart parking lot, like they have hundreds of carts at a time, and people leave them in the parking lots. Then you got to pay one or two cart pushers to go out there with the machines. You got to pay maintenance on those machines. Like I just see all that being avoided and all that cost gone if they just went with that same system.
Hmm.
Because if they
We
didn't
still-
take it back, somebody else will grab it and take it back just to get that quarter out of there.
Yeah. We still have trolleys scattered around everywhere
Yeah.
where people have
But-
smashed the coin slot off to get their coin back.
Well, like I
Yeah.
said, instead of doing that and going with and getting rid of the car pushers and the machines and everything, going with that, instead they built a whole system where if you take the cart past a certain part in the parking lot, the wheel
Yeah.
locks up.
Yeah,
And it's
look,
like,
Yeah.
that's what Tesco's do. But
Right,
even
and-
so, there was still a Tesco's trolley in the road behind my house.
Yeah, we've
4 days
We've
last
got
week.
6 parts up at the end of the alleyway here because what they do, that magnet strip, it's fine, but if you go over, if you lift that trolley side up about 5 centimeters, you can go over it and carry on going.
Mm.
And that's the thing is, that's what I'm saying is that Walmart could have avoided all the research and development or paying a company to come out and install all that. Just put fucking quarter things on them carts.
Yeah.
And you could get rid of that system. You could get rid of the cart pushers. You could get rid of the machines you have to maintain constantly. I mean, it would get rid of so much cost because
We
everybody would be
defeat the
willing
hordes.
to take the carts back.
Well, we still need cart pushers because there are little areas all around the car park where you can put the trolleys,
Yeah, we
So
have many
they-
trolley racks.
to collect them from then and put them outside the shop.
You don't do, and that's, see, Aldi's doesn't do that. There is no cart things. You have to actually wheel it back up to the front of the
Yeah,
store.
a lot of our
Main cart
Aldi's,
area.
Aldi's like that as well, but
but Tesco, Sainsbury's, and that they have more.
But that's what I'm saying. That actually will get rid of all those as well because people are going to have to push it all the way back up to the store, back into the original cart area in order to get it back.
You'd be surprised
Yeah.
how many people still leave them in the middle of the car park.
That wouldn't happen here, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You'd get some homeless guy that would sit out there all day offering to take people's carts back just to get the quarters out of them. I'd guarantee that would not be an issue there.
Yeah. I remember Netto's in Preston. They had a great system. If the trolley went past a certain point, an alarm on the trolley would go off, and it was so high pitched that people would rush back into the area to stop the alarm on the trolley. It's like, ah.
Do you handle everything okay?
Yeah, it's just plug and play, Tim. All you gotta do is just plug it in, and then just go to your into your settings where you connect Bluetooth devices and just connect it to it. It will take over the Bluetooth on the computer. And since your Bluetooth doesn't work, and you don't have to really worry about doing anything, so yeah, it's just plug and play. But you connect it the same way you did when you connected.
All right.
Gave me a list of things I should know by tonight, so we'll just go over it.
All right. Well, let me. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Hey,
Yeah.
TJ.
Later.
Later.
Get up
Go
with
on.
it, TJ.
Yeah. Well, that's my whole point, Grandy, is like that would actually save a lot of these companies money. Some of these homeless people would push one half a block back just to get that quarter out of there. Here, though, the cops will catch you. Like if they catch you pushing one of the carts down the road, they'll actually stop you and find out where it came from, and they'll tell you either take it back or you're going to get a ticket for stealing, because they consider it stealing. Just like the electric wheelchairs, they've caught people going down the sidewalk down the road with in one of Walmart's chairs, just drove the fuck off with it. And then one day we had the manager of Zaxby's that's in front of Walmart called us, and he said, "You might want to come over here. There's 2 kids in the parking lot playing bumper cars with your guys' wheelchairs."
Justin, I'll be back.
All right. So we drove over there with me, and the store manager drove over there with his truck. And the store manager gets out, starts yelling at the kids, and they take off running. And we picked them up and threw them in the back of his truck and brought them back.
Yeah, we don't have electric wheelchairs at ours.
No,
we
we
have
can't play with
we
them.
have shopping trolleys that fit 2 wheelchairs.
Here they have electric wheelchairs in a lot of the stores. It's like a courtesy for the customers.
We used to, but they've done away with them.
But they're
Houses
constant.
still have them. I'm
Dude,
not
I'll tell you
Big House
what,
has them.
they're a pain in the ass because they're constant fucking maintenance.
Yeah,
Constant, dude. We would have about 10 of them at our Walmart, and there was always at least 3 or 4 of them broken.
but
And then you
most
would get these.
people over here are on a mobility scooter now.
And
Plus,
what
you
really
box
would
it in,
piss-
you've got to keep charging them up.
And what would really piss me off is these people would come in with their kids, and their kids would all get in the cart too, and they'd all be driving them around the store as a family because they're fucking lazy. And then somebody would come in actually needing one, and we're technically not allowed to tell them to get off of it because we don't know if they actually have a reason to be on it, even though it was just some 12-year-old kid that wanted to be lazy and not walk around, because it's a liability if we go up there and start harassing them.
Yeah, over here you had to prove your disability to use them.
See, over here, you're not allowed to ask that because it goes against HIPAA laws, which is the medical laws of medical privacy. Like, just like when people they go on with Amazon and they buy those vests for their dogs to say their dogs is like a seeing eye dog, whatever excuse they try to use. They'll go on Amazon and buy that particular vest that says that on there. And because of HIPAA laws, we're not allowed to ask them for paperwork proving that they need that dog in the store.
It's a
But
criminal
you can,
offence. It's criminal
but the
offence
thing-
always to do that.
but the thing
Well,
is you can always tell what a true dog is that's trained for that, and a dog that isn't, because these people would come in with those vests on the dogs, and those dogs would be all over the place, sniffing everything, trying to run up to everybody. And that's not how a true what do you want to call it? A medical aid dog would actually act.
Yeah. Dominic, you've already seen this, but
Yeah.
I still think it's quite funny. Yeah. Justin, you know how we take our sport seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have local derbies. Now, some people get excited over a local derby, but when it's the Hartlepool Doncaster derby, they go one better.
Shit.
Well,
Uh,
we're not taking our sport seriously at the moment. Not the golf, anyway. The Zolheim
Mm.
Cup. After the first day, the Americans are winning 6-2.
oh, no.
I don't think any
Oh,
Manchester's taking sport seriously at the moment.
And that's in Gainesville, just down the road from Jason.
oh, and speaking of the carts with the locked up wheels, we actually had two teenagers get pretty seriously injured running through Walmart as quick as they could down the aisle, and the front wheel fucking locked up and threw them over the front of the cart.
That happens, Lord, but you weren't going fast. But over here, every so often, one will lock up near the security desk so the security guy can come and check your receipt. And then he unreleases it. Yeah. It happened to Laura. She nearly went straight over the top of the trolley.
And we had one kid that broke his arm, and the other kid hurt his back really bad, and they were both running like full blown running down the aisle at full speed, and the fucking front wheel locked up, and both of them got thrown over the front of the cart. I mean, just fucking. The one kid went into a shelf and knocked two shelves down and broke his arm.
Who's liable for that?
Technically, Walmart.
See, over here, it'd be like, tough luck, you shouldn't be doing that.
Well, I mean, if Walmart wanted to like fight it, and like technically Walmart could go to court and fight it and say the person was being stupid and all that, but a lot of times Walmart won't. Companies will just pay out. It's just because they want it off their books. They don't want to deal with it. It's easier and faster just to pay people off and then get it off than it is to
I'll go
try to fight
America.
it in court.
Laura, get your suitcase ready. We're going to America.
Dude, we had one lady, check this out. We had one lady that came in and an employee left an empty pallet on the floor, which is a big no-no. If you leave an empty pallet on the floor, you're supposed to put these little cones or boxes around the edges of it to block it off. And he left it on the floor and walked off and was gone for like 10 minutes when we watched the security cameras. This lady walks up, looks down at the pallet, and we see her clear as day on the camera, sticks her foot in the pallet and broke her fucking ankle.
The fuck?
And Walmart paid this bitch out when it should have been fraud at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But because Walmart didn't report it to the police department, which I told the manager, I said, you should call the sheriff's department and make a report because this is insurance fraud. I said, the lady, you can clearly see clear as day that she stuck her foot in that fucking pallet and twisted her foot and broke her ankle. I said, clear as day, you could see she did it on purpose. She looked around, seen who was around. She stuck her foot in the middle of the pallet and then threw herself off to the side and broke her ankle.
A few years back, that would have been our stores. They would have just gone, yeah, pay out, pay out, pay out. But now they're fighting back. Like I said, even bus companies now, you know, when people are involved in a bus accident, the bus company just used to pay out because it was easier. But now they don't. They've got cameras everywhere. Every bus has got over 45 cameras on them.
But that's the thing is like, this is what I never understood about Walmart's legal department, right? Is they could have reported that as an insurance fraud to the sheriff's department, got a police report done, went to court, fought it, and got it dropped. And the lady wouldn't have got a single fucking dime for that because of what she did. But because they refused to report it, the lady took them to court and they just settled and paid out on her. But yet you go into Walmart and you steal a pack of gum, they're willing to call the cops on you for that. So it's like you would rather pay somebody 30 or 40 grand or 50 grand because they did something stupid that you could have fought and got dropped. But somebody steals a 10-cent pack of gum and you're willing to call the cops for that. I don't get it.
Corporate mentality.
Yeah.
And like that, if I was a corporation, dude, I would fight it just to spite the person. I'm like, no, you want to fuck around with us? We'll spend 200 grand just to bury your ass in court for the next 10 years, just to prove a point. That's what I would do at the end of the day, because then that sets a precedent with other people that you're not going to just give in every time somebody decides to do something stupid to try to get a payout. But because companies don't do that, people do that shit all the time here. Because if a lawyer knows, yo, this company's going to fight this to the teeth, and they'll spend hundreds of thousands of dollars fighting this just to prove you wrong, most lawyers are going to be like, I don't even want to take this case,
Yeah.
because they know that company's not to fuck around with, that they're going to fight it, and they'll spend more money than necessary just to prove a point. But because companies don't do that, lawyers will take a case like that in a heartbeat. Now, I'm all for, if you do accidentally have an accident in the store like Sarah did. She slipped and fell on a bunch of water they left on the floor, and not one employee helped her up. 2 employees walked past her while she was on the ground and didn't bother helping her up. And some lady came over and helped her get up.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I-
Somebody goes
that-
over, you help them.
That I completely am for, if people actually have an actual accident that was not their fault. But if you go in there causing an accident to try to get money, that's when Walmart should fight it, or any other company. Because like I said, they could have went to the sheriff's department, reported as insurance fraud that she's trying to get a payout, and let the sheriff's department investigate it.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't even do that. I told the manager when we were watching the video multiple times, I said, I would just call and make a police report. He said, there's nothing I can do. It has to go to legal. He goes, it's out of our hands. I said, that's so stupid.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen some weird shit at Walmart. I'll tell you what. I seen somebody bring a printer back in because they thought they could make counterfeit money. And then the guy left $40 on the top of it, and then tried to say it wasn't his. And then when I told him I was going to donate it to our charity, oh, no, I'll take it. I must have left it in there, but I don't know how it got in there. Yeah. You realize the fucking printer wouldn't print nothing. Guess he was trying to figure out how he could try to print money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I had a lady bring back a Dyson vacuum that and oh my God, dude, I had to walk out because I about fell on the floor laughing. This lady brought a Dyson vacuum and told us straight up that her son was jacking off in it and it stopped working. And she said it with no hesitation, like it was no big deal on her side. And I had to walk into the security room next to customer service, and I fell on the floor fucking laughing. I had to walk out when she said that, because she said it like it just was an everyday issue that everybody has. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, it is an issue that we've all probably had or tried.
So we had to put the vacuum in a big ass hazmat bag, and it's set back in the back by the hazmat ship for like 2 weeks by the manager's office. And people were making all kinds of jokes about Dyson's no loss of suction. And all of a sudden, people were coming up with all these jokes. Oh, it was a talking point for like 2 weeks at work.
Yeah, some people have no shame.
Hmm.
God, dude, yeah, like I said, I've seen some crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some crazy shit at Asda. Like the night somebody tried robbing the cigarette kiosk where the lottery machine is, and he's
Mhm.
holding a knife at the girl on the kiosk, shouting at her, "Give me all the cigarettes! Give me all the cigarettes! Give me your money!" So I thought, well, I'm the nearest one to it, and I'm pretty much safe behind the other tills. You know, what's the best thing to do? Throw a tin of beans or something, just distract him. Enough time for her to press the button and pull the shutters down. Yeah. So I got a tin of smart price beans, I launched it over, and it clipped him on the back of the leg. Yeah. Which was enough. She hit the button, shutter came down, he got fuck all. Yeah. Even got arrested. I got a verbal warning, yeah, for damaging company stock. Oh, great. A 9p tin of beans compared to losing, what, thousands at the kiosk?
Yeah.
I would say the craziest thing I ever had happen though was, it was about 11 o'clock at night, and this lady comes in and she's like all bruised up. And she asked me for help. She goes, I need help. And I said, what? She goes, my husband's drunk. He's out in the parking lot and he's beating me. I said, oh, fuck, here we go. I said, all right. I said, we took her into the back of the, where the break room was at. And we called the cops, and the guy was out in the parking lot just walking around. And first the city cops show up. And then we can't find her because she disappeared out of the break room and took off and was hiding in the store somewhere. So we had to go through the whole store and find her, finally find her. The city cops were talking to her and then talking to the gentleman. And then they went to go talk to just the girl. And he's standing there, and two sheriff's deputies show up and they pull up. And they get out to go talk to the guy, and the guy was like, well, the city cop said he was done talking to me. He said, look at me, son of a bitch, I ain't done talking to you. He goes, this is my county, sit your ass down. I said, oh shit. Yeah, I thought that dude, yeah, that deputy wasn't playing around. But yeah, they ended up taking him to jail though. And because of her injuries and stuff. But yeah, we spent probably 20 minutes walking through the store. A bunch of us were walking through the store trying to find her, and we found her hiding in the dressing room in the clothing area.
Good on them.
Thing was, this guy didn't want nothing to do with any of the male employees, right? Because a bunch of us male employees all got up there at the front door. Because the other main door was locked, so you could only come in the grocery door. So I went around, I got like 4 or 5 other male employees. I said, all right, we got to go up here. We're going to stand up at this door. If this dude tries to come in here, we're taking his ass down. Because the girl was scared as shit. And he came up to the door right before the city cops there and started to start shit. And he wasn't having it with us. He didn't try to step up to us or anything. He was just yelling shit in the parking lot. And we wouldn't let him through the front door.
Yeah, there was one night we had a guy come in to Asda, and he run straight through the entrance, and he went straight past customer service, turned left, and he grabbed hold of the leather jacket and burst out the security door, the fire door, and he runs straight into a fence that he'd already cut to escape. But what he hadn't cut, you know, the wire that holds the wire fences up, the thick one at the top, he hadn't cut that. So he runs straight into it, took him over, right? And he went underneath it, and I think he damaged his neck. The store got done, yeah, because the security manager was caught with his pants down with the receptionist.
Oh, there's that one video on YouTube. It's really funny. A bunch of cops show up, and they know these people are like serial shoplifters, and they're inside a Home Depot shoplifting. And they know and so the one cop is in the security room with the security, and they're following them on the cameras, and they know exactly what fire door they're about to come out of. And these motherfuckers walk out to the fire door, and there's like 7 or 8 cops sitting there, and they fucking just snag them. I was like,
it was like the other week when the riots in the UK. It was a bit like Police Academy, you know, where they were stealing in Police Academy, where they're rioting and they're stealing stuff, and then Officer Hightower turns up and he goes, "Good evening, officer. We're just putting all this stuff back," and they start passing it back. Yeah, we had an incident like that with the library in Liverpool. 2 guys were trying to rob the monitor screens, so they're passing them out the window as the police van pulls up. And they start getting them out of the car and putting them back in the burning building. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
None yet, Joe.
Nothing yet. Give it time.
He's following that ship over there, I believe.
Yeah.
So what you been up to all day, Justin? Because Laura's been going nuts.
I played one game with her a few minutes ago, but I told her I was getting some stuff done, so I jumped on here so I could do that one.
All I was getting all day. Justin's not about. Justin's not about. I wonder what Justin's up to. He's not answering messages. Justin. I was getting to the point where I gotta go. Justin.
I was doing a lot of deep cleaning today. I threw a whole bunch of shit away that we weren't using.
I have
Went
to
through
invite you
our
over here. You can clear this place out for us.
I went through our closet and I went through all my cables and everything and rearranged everything and threw a bunch of stuff out.
Throw out a few of your skeletons before your new job.
I was trying to clear some shit out.
Yeah, it's good every now and again just have a mad just bin everything.
I don't like if I don't use something for a long time and it's not really worth anything, I'll just toss it instead of holding on to it.
There's nothing worse when you do that. You have that big spring clear out every year, and you just bin everything. You're like, I haven't used that. Bin it. And the next fucking day, where's the cable for this?
Well, that's the only thing I don't throw away, like cables. Like I have one of those plastic like tub, those big plastic tubs
yeah.
with the drawers. It's got 3 big drawers on it. That's where I got like all my extra computer cables, all that. I keep all that stuff.
I've got fucking shitloads of cables. I keep going through them all and testing them and that.
Now, if it's a cable that's broke, I throw it out. Like if I know it's
Yeah,
an old phone
definitely,
cable
yeah.
that doesn't work, I'll throw that away. But I keep most of all the cables I have. I'll never
Like
know
they
when I
say-
might need them.
They say every man has a box full of cables and a box full of screws, nuts, and bolts.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got the little sorters, the little sorter trays that have all bolts and nuts.
But that's
And I
not a
got
man
ones with
thing. No.
screws.
That's not a man thing. The man thing is all the nuts and bolts and screws are all scattered in a pile at the bottom of the toolbox, just literally just at the bottom.
Oh no.
And you start going through them like there'll be one in here somewhere. You fucking find that one sharp screw. It's like you.
No, and then like if I have like an old electronic that I'm not using anymore that's junk, a lot of times I'll take it apart and I'll take all the little screws and everything out. Like I'll take any little screws or anything that are inside of it and just keep them because you never know when you might need a little screw for something. But nah, here, I'll show you. I got these right here. Hold on. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
got
might want to
4
de-dust them, Tim.
like I got 4 of these right here that are all different stuff. Like this is all electrical stuff.
Too tidy.
Yeah.
I can't be doing that. It's too tidy. No, pack it in.
And then I have one
Yeah.
that has nothing but nuts and bolts. I have one that has nothing but screws. I have one
Yeah.
that has
Hey,
nails, all different size
Oh,
nails.
no.
Yeah, I'm super organized with my stuff. I don't like
Yeah.
stuff.
Don't
getting out of
forget your
place.
condoms have a use by date.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like stuff being out of place. I got a spot for everything. Just like I have this here. Let's see here. Where's it at? This right here is all my screwdriver stuff, all my little bits and everything. And I actually went through these because I have like a million of these. And I went through all of them the other. Yeah, and I'm really bad about putting them back in the right spot sometimes. So I went through
Yeah, I
them the
know
other
that
day and
feeling.
reorganized them.
Sometimes
Because
all the freaking time.
because they all have etchings in the bits themselves that'll tell you
Yeah.
what they go to. So I went through them all the other day and reorganized them and put them back in the right spots. I got tons of those. A little electric screwdriver.
Yeah.
Where I keep my thermal paste, all that stuff. Yeah. There's not too often where I can't find something I'm looking for. It's like if I'm done using something, it goes right back where I got it from. I have one of those for toenail clippings. Keep the big one, the toes separate from the little. Oh, gross. Socket so those lasted almost 2 years with the 10 mm socket still in place.
Well
See,
done.
and I actually have the top of my toolbox. I have 2 of the lids that open up, and inside one of those is nothing but extra shit that I don't have space for. Like it's just extra loose sockets, extra, screw bits, and that's kind of a junk drawer with just extra of everything. So if I lose a specific size socket, I can go in there and find which one I'm looking for and replace it. If for some reason I lose a one, but I don't lose my tools very often, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm the type that as soon as I'm done with it, it goes right back where I got it.
Yeah.
What?
I said, yeah, and you're very anal about it. Oh, get me on the camera.
They're on their way to the football game.
Yep, I'd expect that, Edward.
You see how Justin tried to clear that off then? Because when Sarah said, yeah, you get anal about it.
Well,
It's
no,
like,
because she
you
was
want to
trying to
go
give
for
me
it.
a kiss, and she don't like being on camera, so I had to turn the camera off.
That's a shame, that, because I think Sarah would make a fucking good comedian online.
Oh, definitely.
The
Especially
Sarah,
all those sad jokes.
yeah, the Sarah and Justin show.
Yeah, she will not get on camera. She does not like being on camera.
See,
That's
mine
what
and
I
Laura,
thought.
yeah, mine and Laura's relationship's the other way, because we're like Justin and Sarah, always having a piss about, saying shit about each other and having a laugh. But I'm the one that doesn't like being on camera. I don't like scaring people. And Laura,
You think you don't like scaring people? Yes.
yeah,
I
and
don't
Laura,
like
she loves being on camera. Welcome back, Paul. You didn't look too happy.
Did I miss?
nothing exciting.
Sarah,
Oh,
telling
just for
us
you,
that,
David.
don't worry, I've got loads. You miss Sarah telling us that Justin likes anal.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, Sarah does her best to rein him in,
What was that? Ring him in or rein him in?
rein him in.
Ring him in. I'm not sure they won't know what that means.
Mm.
But if he knows what anal is, he'll know what ringing is.
No, that's
You mad
ringing.
your girls left? They didn't take you with you? Huh?
What game they going to see?
It's the high school football game. Kelsey wanted to go, so she asked Sarah if she wanted to take her
Kelsey wanted to go where?
to the football game.
Oh, football.
Now, is this football or is this?
Football.
No,
How-
it's real
foot-
football. It isn't that knocking the balls
Oh.
around with your feet.
It's not soccer. It's American football.
Yeah, so it's the football where you pick it up with your hands and run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelsey didn't want to go and watch the football match. Kelsey wanted to go and watch a footballer.
Oh, she's got a boyfriend. Oh, that's what it is.
And
Yeah, we know that's the case.
This
She
is how
would've-
she's gonna. This is how she's gonna introduce her to Mama.
no,
Yeah.
Oh,
actually, she asked Sarah to go because if she'd have asked Daddy, she knows that Daddy would have brought out the gun and went, "Listen, pal, I know why you're here."
Well, that's step number 2. This is step number 1 to get it approved by Mama,
Mm.
and then Daddy takes over.
no, she just wanted to go and hang out with her friends at the football game. The
Uh-huh.
football games are really big around here.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So she wanted to go hang out with her friends. Sarah's just kind of chaperoning her.
I see Lance put in the
Oh.
chat. He's off to make pizza because it's Friday pizza night.
Yay. Awesome.
So Justin, what do you have for dinner tonight?
Making chicken wings right now.
Nice.
Fish chips, mushy peas, and English curry sauce.
That sounds awesome.
I'm making hot wings.
Nice to hear.
Mudball.
I have seen some reasons why it's called football, but that's the first I've seen that one. That's good. I'll give you that one. So it's a free football.
Mm.
I got a bargain yesterday. 8 pizzas for a £5.
Nice.
I'll take 2 packs of them, thanks.
Did you tell
Small pizzas.
Did you tell Justin about your lucky Friday?
No. You can go back and watch.
I read it on Facebook.
Yeah. Like I said, once I've eaten all that food, there's a heart attack ready to happen. Yeah, you know the Monopoly, Justin. No.
McDonald's Monopoly, Justin, you know?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, we won loads of shit on it.
He and Laura went to McDonald's and he got pissed because they stopped at the McDonald's he goes to. They don't have vegetarian menu anymore.
No, they do have it. They just run out because they're closing on Sunday for refurb.
Oh,
They weren't getting it in, but they could have told me that before I ordered it.
Why
so
would
anyway,
didn't
he started winning, getting all kinds of prizes. And how many meals did you get in total, David?
I've got 4 free meals. What's this one? A Big Mac or cheeseburger? That'll be Laura's. There's apple pies that we've claimed already.
Yeah.
Flurries. Strangely enough, we've only won 1 drink, so I'm gonna have to be imaginative to wash this down.
Wow.
So you can guess where we're going tomorrow.
McDonald's.
Yep. And the best bit is, because it's a free full meal, we get more stickers. More chances.
Yay.
Yeah.
Lee County, is that in Florida, Dusty? I don't know who that is. I'm reading the article, but it doesn't say where he's from. It just says Lee County. Is that a county in I don't.
I'm sure he had Lee County using. It is in Florida, isn't it?
Florida.
First name Lee.
I don't recognize that county name, so. Oh, Southwest Florida. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it were. I've heard of Lee County. Oh, by the way, why do your politicians have to be such dicks?
Eyes.
I asked them a simple question.
Hmm.
Right? Simple. Right? They came back and said they would only answer the question if I sign a non-disclosure agreement.
The hell?
What the?
What do you mean he's almost like Grady Judd? Ain't nobody like that man.
Who's Grady Judd? Ooh, what did he do?
Did you get some Grady White Downs? I mean Grady Downs?
What?
Did you
He's-
get some Grady Downs?
He's the
No,
sheriff.
no. That's that's our sheriff.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was telling Sarah about him.
Yeah, there was another sheriff police incident the other day, weren't there, where he pulled somebody over and dragged with some American footballers, and he pulled one of them over
Oh, yeah.
out of the car.
Yeah, I read about that.
I've seen the video, the body cam footage. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm on the side of the police on this one. He
Yeah.
told him, "Do not wind your window back up." He knocked on the car gently, didn't damage the car. There was no need for the attitude. Yeah, if you're going to give police attitude, the police should be able to give it you back.
Mm.
The thing is when you're pulled over for a traffic violation, you are technically detained until the officer is done with his duties. And if you don't comply with what he asks you to do, whether it be right or wrong, that there is a time for you to deal with that when you go to court.
Yeah,
Because if they were in the wrong, guess what? They're going to get their asses nailed to the wall by the prosecutor and the judge and everybody else. But
yeah. Well,
you don't try to
played the,
fight it on the side of the road because you'll make
Yeah.
it worse for yourself.
Well, the footballer's playing the race hard, and
Oh, of course you do.
because he was rich and a footballer, and he got pulled out, he got handcuffed, but he got de-arrested. They handcuffed him like they said, you weren't complying, so we're detaining you with handcuffs, which they're allowed to do, and then they released him and let him go on. He still played the game, he still scored a goal. So
The thing is if a cop pulls you over and if the cop is in the right and you're giving him attitude and he pulls you out and you start resisting because you're not listening, you just gave yourself a felony charge for what? For fucking nothing. People
Yeah.
are so stupid, dude. And then they wonder why cops have such, the thing is I understand that sometimes cops go overboard and they do shit they shouldn't do. But when at the end of the day, these people are human, and when they're dealing with assholes all day, and 90% of the time it is the person's fault of why the cop pulled them over, and they're constantly giving these cops attitudes. Like you don't expect somebody to break at some point.
right. I actually think
mean-
Jim's quite a fair way behind, because he just asked, whose ass is Justin nailing?
He
Right,
must,
Jim.
he must be way behind on the.
Mm.
He's
Yeah.
old. Give him a break.
Yeah.
I don't know that sheriff that Dusty's talking about though. No, I didn't see it. We were just talking about that though.
Yeah. You know what really grinds my gears over here?
Mhm.
When the emergency services pull into like McDonald's and get themselves a lunch. Yeah.
Mm.
And people are like, "You're in the police car. Why are you here? Why you're not out on duty?" They're not allowed a lunch break.
No, they're not.
Get out the fucking faces.
Mm.
And they're always moaning about the police and the fire brigade doing different things.
Yeah.
But yet, they're the first ones to complain if the fire engine doesn't turn up on time.
Mm.
Oh, my local chip shop that I go to is literally right next door to the police station, which is now closed. And we used to always have the police in the chip shop queuing up for chips.
Yeah. You see, if I'm in McDonald's or anywhere, I always make sure the police go in front of me. Because
I always let
they-
them. I always
won't
let
go
them
out.
go too.
Yep.
If I'm at a fast food place or something, they're standing in line. I'll
Yeah.
let them go ahead of me because
was
they
like-
might get they might get called, you know, and have to take off real quick.
When Laura's
So-
mum was in hospital a few months back, when we went to visit, I took Laura to the cafe to get her some food, and the doctor that actually treated me in January, yeah, the one that treated me properly, he came in to get his food, and while he weren't looking, I paid for his food. Right? And he got into a right argument with a woman on the till. She's like, it's been paid. And he's like, no, my card's not working. She went, it's been paid. You just got to do the right thing every now and again.
Hmm.
You're right there, East Coast money talks.
Yep.
There's one restaurant here in town where all the sheriffs like to go eat, and sometimes you'll pull in there and there'll be like 10 sheriff's cars parked in there. Like, I'd hate for somebody to come in there and try to rob that place.
Did you hear that one in France?
Well,
The
don't for donuts and coffee.
It's not a dog, it's a restaurant, like a breakfast restaurant. They're
Yeah.
usually in there for breakfast.
there was one in
It's
France where the guys came into a McDonald's. I think it was a McDonald's or some fast food restaurant, and they tried to rob it. Yeah, and they got the money in that, and they run out the store. But it turned out it was the wrong store to rob because the hit squad that not the first SWAT team that the French send out, the proper elite snipers that they send out if the first hit squad don't work.
Yeah.
They were all in there having a meal and a meeting. So they all went out and took them out on the car park.
I watched some body cam footage yesterday, and there was these two people that literally just walked into a Walgreens where TJ works. Not the one TJ works at, but it was a Walgreens. They walked in, robbed a place, and the cop is on his break going in there to get a drink. And they're walking out the front door with the cash register in their hands. Cop walks up, says, put it down. Turns around, arrests the girl that was holding the register, and then the guy starts walking off and he chased him down. I was like, oh, that's got to be the worst fucking thing ever.
Talk about bad timing.
All right. But they had the whole fucking money till in their hand and were walking out with it because they couldn't get it open. So they snatched the whole money till and just ripped it out and was walking out with it.
Still have the old-fashioned tills then at Walgreens.
No, it's the one that goes up under the thing. I don't know how they got it. I don't know if it was just sitting, but they had it in their hand. Let me see if I can find the video. I'm pretty sure it was a Walgreens. Let me see here.
Yeah, the best body cam footage I've seen in America was that guy. He was pretending to be a police officer, and he pulled this car over because he saw this nice lady in it. He was like, he's there going, "Oh, I'm gonna do this." Pulls this car over. He goes over to her, he goes, "Can I see your license?" And the woman looks at him and goes, "Yeah, sure." And then she asked him about what police station he was at, and he said, she went, "Oh, that's great." Kept him going, and then it turned out he was the sheriff at that police station. Busted. I think that was in Texas.
Pretty sure this was a Walgreens.
You right there, Donald?
Good
guys.
evening. What's for dinner?
Some Hawaiian pork chop thing.
Mhm.
Basically a
No sound.
slow
Just
cooker.
Oh, no, I didn't turn the sound down. I was just saying, like, see, she had it in her hand, the whole register till. Walks out, and the cop was coming in to get a drink out of the store.
How's that for unlucky?
Yeah.
But yeah, pineapple and pork chops and rice, and
Sounds delicious.
yeah. Hopefully.
Now, is that proper pork chops, or is it the belly pork bit?
There we go with the proper stuff again.
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
the
proper pork chops.
pork chop still
It
has
was-
bone attached to it.
We actually cut it off of a hooker, so I think it's probably improper pork chops.
Mm. A proper pork chop still has the bone running through it.
Yeah.
No, these are not. These are the boneless pork chops.
So a loin steak.
Yeah,
Much, yes.
loin cut.
But I will call country style ribs, even though they're not ribs, they're actually pork shoulder. I would call them what they are sold as.
Mm.
Because it's not worth getting pedantic about when you know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Oh, this was the one I was talking about earlier. This was actually
Fun.
Costco they tried to rob. What?
Got him. Cops were ready at the back door of a Costco to nab two suspects they say robbed the place in the middle of the day.
Wow, that worked out great. Yeah.
The duo, investigators reveal, also had an 18-year-old getaway driver waiting for them.
You guys setting up a little theft scheme, huh?
Just wait for him to come out.
Cops were waiting too.
Block her in, and then as we get out, you hear them trying to kick that door open from the inside. Come on, baby.
Look, they're waiting.
These guys all stand there waiting. Hilarious. The door goes, boop. They're all standing there with all the TVs. Oh yeah, and then they're like, oh, Robbie's trying to take off.
I'm going to have to replace that battery sooner or later.
Yeah.
Joe, they're pork nuggies.
Pork nuggies, yes, they're pork nuggies. Jesus. Yeah, give me my pork nuggets.
Now, see, I like that right above Donald's head. Everything's organized and neat looking. Look at that.
Oh, up here?
Yes.
Yeah, I was on a camping trip down in Arkansas, and my wife did that. So when I got back, we had shelves in here ready to go.
Hold on. I'm assuming she didn't install them herself, right?
Yes, she did it herself.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wowzers.
I married a good woman.
Yep.
How the hell did she do that by herself? Or did she have help?
You need to meet my wife.
Oh, are you like Dusty? Did you marry into protection?
Well,
Yeah.
these right here. Yeah, basically you put in the rails over to the side here.
Uh-huh.
You have rails on that side, and then you go ahead and put in the center pieces that just kind of slide in.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't all one shelf that she picked up.
Oh, yeah, because it looks like one big piece. I was like, Jesus, how the fuck did she get
No.
it up there?
It was multiple pieces.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
And then these just set in up here. They kind of lock in.
Those things are a lifesaver though for space saving.
Hey,
and
it's
garage
great,
and
and I've wasted the rest of the. I had the
Dusty.
I had this side of the garage cleaned up and almost perfectly clean. Then the kids came and we moved crap out here, and so it's all cluttered again.
Oh, you guys
It's like-
had to clear out some of the spare rooms.
Yeah, and so we've got all kinds of stuff over here in the. I was like,
What were you guys using your spare rooms for? Did you guys just have them full of stuff or what?
That's where he put all the stuff that he'd tidied out of the garage.
well, these bar top chairs, the bar top chairs were around the pool table downstairs, and so
Oh, okay.
in order to put the kids' beds down there, we had to make room. So,
Did you take the pool table out or you just left it in there?
oh no, we're not touching the pool table. It stays where it's at. That's a three-piece slate table, and if we move it, that means re-waxing the seams and everything. So no.
okay. Probably heavy as shit too, huh?
It's pretty heavy, yeah, but not too bad.
Yeah, my best friend's parents had one of the bar style pool tables. That thing was heavy. It had the actual mechanism you put the quarters in and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that was a heavy ass pool table. I remember having to help them move it one day because they were doing some deep cleaning in their house and they were washing the carpets and everything. And I happened to be over there and like took like 7 or 8 of us to pick it up and move it.
I miss my drop light.
Dusty using the pool table as a bed.
It's great for my back.
Dusty said his wife heard what I said about him marrying into protection. Made a face at him. Oh.
Yeah, my wife is pretty independent. She wants something done, she just does it. Even if I disagree with her on something, it's like, nope.
Laura's pretty independent. When she wants something done, she'll demand I do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah comes to me for every little thing. There's a
Yeah.
screw loose on a handle on the cupboard. She'll be like, "Can you go out there and screw it in?"
There
don't know
are
what
3
kind of-
words that I dread hearing.
What is that?
I've been thinking.
Uh-uh.
Because when she says, I've been thinking, what she really means is, I've been thinking about this for the last month. I've made like really good plans for what I'm going to do, and I'll let you know.
I've made the executive decision. You don't like it? Speak to the manager. I am the manager. Tough.
I've been thinking means I've thought about it and made the decision.
Yeah,
Or like, or when you
it's
disagree with
4
them,
words, but
or when you're disagreeing with them and you're like, "I don't think so," and they're like, "The thing is this," and that's all they got to say. They've already made the decision.
Yeah. I don't think so. Well, unfortunately, don't care what you think about.
You love when they ask you your opinion and they always go opposite of what you say.
Oh,
I really want your opinion on this.
Yeah, if I told my wife, I don't think so, she'd say, when did you start doing that?
The worst trick that women ever have for you is they go, "What do you think? Does my bum look big in this?" Because you've got to answer honestly. No matter what you say, you're getting a slap.
No, that's when you look over at them, you'd be like, "I'd hit that."
See,
then
now,
again, then again, in America, that means something completely different to it does here.
You hear what Dusty said? He said, "My wife says I have a plan. I never figure out what the plan is, except for I'm going to do a lot of work." Oh no, Sarah will come to me for everything. I don't give a shit if it's just a loose screw on something. She'll be like, "Can you go tighten that, please?"
yeah, the last time Laura said, she came in and she went, "I've been thinking," I went, "Well, I'll call the fire brigade." It went down like a lead balloon.
Justin, Sarah could do it on her own. She just wants you to feel useful. She's like, yeah, I have him do this little stuff because it makes him feel like he's accomplishing things. I don't know where my glasses went.
Oh.
Cheaters.
Spark plug.
Yeah. Can't get to focus there. I'll use my phone. Oh, is there a box of minute rice up there? Oops.
What's
I
in
was gonna say I don't have a lot of rice going, but my wife thinks that there might be minute rice upstairs. See, she knows what's going on. She knows where things are.
I hate adulting. I want to be a Toys R Us kids forever.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about Ken Heron calling
What
it
about him?
quits?
He's having he's going on tour.
Didn't he say that like 3 or 4 times over the last 4 years he
Well,
was going to do
he
that?
started doing just the bi-weekly, and now he's talking about putting the show on indefinite hiatus.
And then just doing a tour and doing streams from where he is.
Touring what?
Well, he was going to look in, he was looking into buying a caravan to tow behind his.
He bought a teardrop camper that has more power and stuff, and so he's still going to be able to do his radio show from on the road, and he'll still be doing videos and stuff, putting videos out. But
I don't
so anyway,
watch him anyway,
that leaves a Thursday night open. I'm thinking Thursday night dawn.
Yeah, they're happy fun. I'll be in.
How the hell is Ken Heron going to fit in a teardrop camper?
He'll climb in it.
Yeah,
They're roomy.
you and me, Don.
He's a big guy, isn't he?
He's not that big.
I thought he was about,
I mean,
about 6'3", 6'4", something like that.
him being by himself, he'll be enough room for him.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't want to be in there with him if it was 2 people.
Well, he has got a girlfriend, hasn't he?
Nope.
He did
Not
have.
longer.
That didn't last long. It didn't last
Oh
very long.
no! What a shame.
No.
Yeah, hasn't he had like a few girlfriends over the last few years?
He's had a couple, yeah.
Not to
But-
mention, mind you, he's been split up from his wife for quite a while, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
But she
Oh, Danielle. Yeah, that's been years and years.
comes on the show. That is one hell of a good-looking woman.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'd be the first one to tell you he was batting out of his average.
Oh yeah, well and truly.
But then again, she probably has her own problems too. That's not too carboning on that. It's a little bit, but not a lot.
Must not be that pleasant behind the scenes if you're going through women like that.
Well, you know, some people are better on their own, and dating, once you start a relationship, it starts becoming a lot of
Jim.
compromise. And I mean, you got to be lucky to find somebody who can compromise and fit. What is it? What movie was that where it talked about gaps, and your gaps make up my gaps, and they fit, and you fit together because your gaps match?
A good idea. Yes, I'll agree with that.
Probably one of those ones after 6 months, she brings her toothbrush over. All right, this is getting way too serious. I
Yeah,
have to back this up.
When
We're
they
gonna
bring
have to
the
take some time
toothbrush,
apart.
when they bring their toothbrush over, yep, no, thank you.
I don't know. Most people I've
no,
met,
I would say over here.
most people I've met though that go through women like that usually have some kind of commitment issue. At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
it's the nah here of it in Australia.
Maybe, or maybe they don't have the commitment issue. Maybe they are attracted to women who have commitment issues.
And
No,
then,
mental
well, the
issues.
two I've seen the most, just from people I've known over the years, it's either they have commitment issues or they're just not pleasant to be around, and when you're actually dating the person,
Well, I have commitment issues.
because they're different behind doors than they are in person.
What is your commitment issue, David?
See, no. I have commitment issues in my relationship. However, Laura just doesn't understand the word "fuck off." So it
Now
works
she's,
both ways.
now she's after that vast Preston fortune.
No, what's it? The people in the
Hi,
white
what's your name? Fuck off. Oh, you're Russian.
people in the white coats won't let him commit her.
Well, there's the midwife right there. Okay, looks like I need
Yeah,
to.
I wonder what it were that her dad said to me. It's your problem now. Nah, she's a good woman.
Good luck. I bought a sailboat. I won't see you again.
Yep.
She's a good woman in small doses, and she's a small woman anyway, so perfect.
And poison is in
Right.
little.
Dude, Jim, my dad's been married 4 times. And the third marriage, he asked me why I didn't want to be in the wedding. I said, after 3 times, I would think the vows don't mean shit anymore.
3
And he
times
got
and you're
so
out.
pissed. He got so pissed when I said that.
So does that mean
That's
if he goes to the 5th wedding, he gets it free? Because they'll clip his little card.
Dude,
5 weddings and
look, listen, my one marriage has outlasted 3 of my dad's put together.
I've got the best way to solve that problem. Don't get married.
Yeah. Someone once asked me, "What's the secret to being in a long relationship?" I said, "Cook your own food."
Or at least be able to.
Well, it was like when Jason had that conundrum of when the kid asked him on the game, what would you tell an 18-year-old that's just starting out life as somebody from your age range? And I would have told the kid, always pull out. But Jason,
good point.
he went into this whole mental thing trying to figure out what he would have told the kid. I would have just told him to always pull out.
Or
Make sure
yeah,
she follows.
there's another way of saying that too, but I'll just leave that.
I would say
Get as educated as you can.
do whatever you want as long as there's no permanent damage.
I would have said just do rear end because you don't need a condom.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that might be permanent damage, Dominic.
You've got to have the proper
I mean, blow out no ring.
preparation.
Yeah, blow out no ring. You're screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
But it's all about the proper preparation.
Whoops. Wrong burner, Don.
Who was the famous person? Was it Larry King? Which one was it that was, or Geraldo? Wasn't one of them married like fucking 12 times or some shit?
Hugh Hefner got married quite a few times.
I want to say there was another
Larry
one
King
that.
did too. Larry King got married quite a few times, I think.
He's obviously trying to do it for obviously practice, because practice makes perfect. But if you do it enough times, you'll get it right.
Well, he just took it on the same premise as a lease car and change it every 3 years.
Every 3 years, you just trade her in on a new one.
Jennifer O'Neill. She was married 9 times.
Wow. Elizabeth Taylor.
Mickey Rooney was married.
Guy twice.
Mickey Rooney, he was married 8 times. Larry King was married 8 times. That's what I thought. Larry King, I remember, had a lot of them. Elizabeth Taylor, she was married 8 times. Lena Turner.
Was that actually married 8 times to 6 people?
Lena Turner, she was married 8 times. Richard Pryor, 7 times.
That's Lana, not Lena.
Lana.
Rue McClanahan.
Rue McClanahan.
Yeah, she's the one from Golden Girls. She was married
Golden
6
Girls, yeah.
times. Billy Bob Thornton 6 times. Gary Oldman 5 times. David Foster 5 times. Rita Hayworth 5 times. Yeah, all Pamela Anderson 5. Number of marriages, it says 6-ish. What the fuck does that mean?
I think they've run out. They've run out of, unless there's a couple of
These are the top 20.
married twice.
Kenny Rogers 5 times.
Kenny Rogers.
Joanne Collins, she was married 5 times. George
Joan.
Freeman. Or
Joan
George
Collins.
Foreman. George Foreman was married 5 times, and James Cameron 5 times. God, 9 marriages, bro. That's crazy. But the top one was I can't even pronounce her fucking name.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Yes, she actually had 9 confirmed separate marriages to 9 different people. So she has the actual most, because like you said, a couple of the other ones that had 9, a couple of those were remarried to the same person a couple of times.
Yeah.
But she had actually 9 separate marriages to 9 separate people. So she has the title for the most.
Yes.
Not the right lid. Oh,
You'd
fine.
think
right.
after 9 you'd get it right, wouldn't you?
I think after 4, you would be thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus Christ.
That's somebody who
Exactly.
likes getting married but not being married.
They just like wedding cake.
Dude, I couldn't leave Sarah if I wanted to. She would never let me go.
My told me that if Kath and I ever got a divorce, they were going to get rid of me and keep her. Aha, found it.
Good.
I have a drawer full of lids for the pots, and of course, the one that I want is in the very back on the bottom.
Infinity, I was always told, get with a big girl, you will eat good for the rest of your life. Skinny girls, you're eating fast food.
That batch is tender. No, we're not going to do a sock puppet thing. That's only good for very short doses.
So
Same when you're watching porn with a sock.
how
It
difficult is
doesn't last very long either.
Don? How difficult is it now at meal times having to cook for what 6 people instead of 2?
We don't have as many leftovers.
Well, no, there was more than 2 because your son had been living with you for a while, right? He's still there, right? Yeah, so you were, and his girlfriend, I'm assuming, is probably over there quite a bit.
No.
Instead of 3.
Really? She don't hang out there a lot?
No, in fact, they go out and eat a lot, so a lot of times our fridge is full of his leftovers from where he goes out to eat.
Oh, okay.
He brings back a doggy bag.
But she doesn't hang out at the house with him a lot at your house?
Oh no, not a lot.
Yeah.
Just once in a great while.
Justin, shut up.
No.
Do as you're told, or I'll tell Sarah.
Tell Sarah she's not home.
You'll still get slapped when she gets home.
I always bend over and take the punishments.
Was that David? Oh, she said he likes anal. Okay.
Believe that, Justin, I don't think that's pronounced punishment. I believe it's pronounced pegging.
Pegging.
Hello, Donald.
Dusty said, Jim, I'm like a festering pus-filled zit she just won't get rid of. She'll never get rid of me. No, you're more like a small chihuahua that's just latched onto her leg humping her.
I'm hanging out like dog pool.
Dog pool. Oh my God, dude. I'm sure that dog is a nice dog, but that dog was uglier than shit.
Oh yeah, she's ugly. I think her name is Peggy.
Yeah, he actually did a like an on-stage thing for the movie, and they brought the dog out, and he was holding it and explaining like the owners and stuff that own the dog and all that, and giving like a little bit of history on her.
She won like an ugliest dog contest.
What is
It's
it?
like I don't know what kind of dog it was. It looks like a science experiment gone wrong. I know that much.
Hey, what kind of dog is it, or what kind of dog did it start out as?
A pug looked like it run full pelt into a brick wall.
That's like those cats with no hair. Oh God, those things are look like a little walking nutsack.
That would be a great name for one. Nutsack. I kind of want one now. Take it into that.
Oh hell no, Dusty. Then I ain't telling any of them. I don't need any of those kids watching my stuff.
No, I don't want to roast YouTubers. There's too many too much bad energy in the world. You guys are a bad enough influence on me, getting me to be mean. I wouldn't want to do an entire show on being mean.
Well, yeah, but it's the type of context you'd be roasting somebody. If it'd be in a funny way, or you're just outright calling out a channel for doing something stupid.
Yeah,
or just calling their channel stupid. But if you're giving them a good just roast, which you would consider just comedy roast, that's different.
It's feedback. Not roasting, it's feedback.
Because I've seen people do like comedy roasts about other people's channels, and it's funny as shit. And then at the end, they say, I'm just joking. I really do like your channel and all that. But the whole video itself was pretty funny, and he didn't really take it as being mean. It's all how you put it in context, I guess, at the end of the day.
I also don't think I could come up with enough funny roasts. Like, how often would you look at somebody like that and say, "Oh, where's Scooby Doo?" Like, when's dinner gonna be ready? We are having that Hawaiian pork chop. Oh, I love those.
Hawaiian pork chops.
Hey.
Yeah, we had this discussion already, Justin.
I must have missed it.
So is
Oh,
it,
you're really great as an observer on a bus.
is it ca-
You
Oh,
can't
John,
concentrate on more than one thing.
Was-
Shut up.
Like we talked about it. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, yeah. Why did that kid fall out the window? No.
He's
I
too
kinda
busy
lost
playing
track.
Fortnite on his phone.
I just kind of lost track of all the. There's a lot of kids in here. I figured I was gonna have to watch maybe 1 or 4.
I'm just gonna take TJ on the bus and have him laugh in the middle of the bus, keep them all busy.
There's almost 30 kids in here. If I only lose 1 this week, that's pretty good average.
Holy see TJ. He said poo.
Listen, if we have 35 kids, 1 of them crawled out the window and died, that's still a B average.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ooh, homemade chili. Sounds good, though.
Yes.
I might dig out some chili. I make enough chili that I freeze it up in bags so I can thaw it out later.
Yeah, a lot of people like doing that.
I've got several bags of it downstairs. That might be a next week thing.
Yeah, my mom used to do that, and then she would vacuum seal individual servings, like a bowl's worth.
Yeah.
And then she would
Next week
freeze
it might be pull out a bag of chili and a bag or 2 bags of tamales.
Oh, tamales.
If it's me and my wife, it'd be 1 bag of tamales, but we haven't had tamales for a while.
Well, watch your dog anyway, Jim.
Well, of course, you
Yep.
made homemade chili slow cooked. If you cook it fast, it's not chili. It has to have time to think about what it's supposed to be. In fact, you're supposed to slow cook it, then stick it in the freezer, and then pull it back, or at least in the fridge, and pull it back out the next day. That's when it finally has made up its mind that it's chili.
Yeah, don't forget the pubes.
It's usually by the end of the week, chili.
Did you say don't forget the pubes?
Yeah. Or Scott Tenorman's parents.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's gross.
I can't
Exactly.
believe you didn't actually get the reference.
It's from South Park.
Yeah.
I obviously never saw that.
You've not seen the episode where Eric Cartman puts Scott Tenorman's parents in the chili?
No.
Dude.
Where's my car?
I hated that movie.
Whole or through the mincer.
That's the only bit of that movie I actually know. No. Dude, where's my car?
I didn't really like that movie. I didn't really care for it. I thought it was kind of stupid. When they were making fun of it on, what was it? A Scary Movie.
No, Boo Bird's over there.
One guy had Ray tattooed on his back, and the other one had "fuck me" on the back. He's like, Ray, fuck me. I'll have to watch that. Scott. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, it's where
Is it an actual episode, or is it
Yeah.
like one of those specials they do?
no, it's a full episode. He sells his pews to Scott Tenorman and then wants to buy them back. Or no, or the other way around. I think he buys Scott Tenorman's pews.
Yes, and then he tries to get his money back, and Scott Tenorman says no.
Yeah.
Them two.
And then there's something about some donkey or something, and
Well, see, I haven't really watched the show.
get-
in in a long time, but I've watched all the
Oh, that'd be
specials
fun.
that come out
He
with.
said if he can get a horse to bite Scott Henneman's wiener off.
Right, but you have the show, but then you have all the specials they put out that are like an hour, hour and a half. Like
That was just a
Hmm.
ruse. Wasn't really going to get the horse to bite Scott Henneman's. It might have been a donkey.
Like you got to watch the episode, like the special they did about the streaming. Like I said, if you're a streamer or somebody that's been around YouTube, you will laugh your ass off. That is
Yeah.
one of the funniest specials South Park ever did.
Real big puppy. Got your bomb. Be whoopie woo.
Oh, Justin, on that Save the World, if you're doing it on your own, if you
Uh-huh.
pick Phil on, other players can join you. Help you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you're not doing it as a team now?
Justin said because I'm going away on Thursday, I could play some on my own.
Yay.
I didn't really care if she played on her own. I just wanted to do the initial first little bit.
Nah. I know what happened. Justin's been playing it all night and thought.
And I wasn't even the one that.
that.
And I wasn't even the one that threatened not to play it by myself. Laura was like, "You better not play that without me."
Ooh, that's what I could do. I could do a Fortnite live stream on Thursdays because that's not a segment of YouTube that's been overplayed.
Yeah.
Why don't you take over the
Delicious, Jim.
Fortnite counselling service?
Yeah.
Been touched.
We should all get together and talk
Fortnite.
about
Anonymous.
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite Anonymous, FA.
Mm-hmm.
The Sweet FA.
Yeah.
So you can just play with random players, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you can play with random.
Okay.
And my team finished platinum on the level I did.
Okay, rice is done. Pork chops are done. Trash cans in the middle of the street.
It's in the
That's
middle of the
right.
street.
Just there in the
Well
middle.
Not quite in the middle of the street, but they came and emptied it and left it. Oh, it looks a little cloudy over there.
Yeah, after our bin men have been dustbins are scattered all over the avenue.
But it doesn't affect us. Bins are going back to weekly. That was a horrible score. Where was that?
Today, but it was some Premier League Cup. I don't think we're winning anything this season.
Good one, JD.
I used to get people like that in the GTA heists that would do the same thing. They join your heists and then they just sit and not really do a whole lot. They just kind of run around.
I know.
And then they end up getting a payday at the end of it.
These all helped. I think just one of them lost connection halfway through because they looked like they were running, but weren't
In
moving.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually a sign that they disconnected.
But I'll be playing tomorrow. I can't play right now. I'm going to stare at my new light on the roof for a little while.
You do that.
I told Justin what to do. I went for speakers, come back with an astronaut. Then.
Yeah, she tells me, she goes, we went to the store. I went to go look at speakers for my computer, and I come back with an astronaut globe or some shit. I was like, what?
Yeah, you weren't the only one.
I was like, I could totally see you getting like something else, like, oh, instead I got a microphone or a new camera or something. That would make sense to me because you're getting something kind of in the same category. But that's like me going to the store saying I'm going to get tape and I come back with a new windshield.
Justin, I'll take a picture of the light though, and I'll send you it.
She does this quite often.
Just got that sidetracked. She's like, oh, butterfly.
Yeah.
She probably walked in. It was right at the front of the store. She was like,
Mm.
just dazing off into it.
It's amazing, right? I can send her to the supermarket, and if we're limited on money, I go, Laura, we got £2. Just get the bread. She comes back, still got 2 loaves of bread somehow, and still managed to get a coffee. It's like, how?
If she hasn't gotten caught for shoplifting yet.
Haven't got caught shoplifting yet.
Yeah, before she got home, she peeled the reduced stickers off the bread.
Probably. Yeah. Some poor gentleman's at the side of the road going, I had some bread a minute ago.
Just waits till some like 80-year-old's walking out. I'll help you with your groceries, man. Laura just takes off running with the bag. And David's like, I totally get why you bought bread, but why is there Fix-A-Dent in the bag?
Why are you all making me feel sound really evil?
Maybe because we know you well.
One, I've never shoplifted in my life.
That we know of.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Poundland.
What about that? Weren't me.
It was you.
Look at her. She said that wasn't me.
You giggle
Swear to
like
God.
that. Right? We had this debate, right? She went to town with 2 of her friends. And they came back giggling like shit. And they said, we got away with it. I was like, got away with what? She went, we robbed some pens from Poundland. Get a criminal record, right, for robbing a bank, robbing a jeweler's, mugging someone, murdering someone, whatever. Don't get a criminal record for robbing pens from a fucking pound shop. That don't even fucking work.
Is that Donald making that noise?
Yeah, he's tasting his chili.
He's not making chili.
At least my chili doesn't have ketchup in it.
No, that's the baby
Wait, what?
making all the noise.
Yeah, that's the baby.
What are you doing?
Hello?
Are you the sweetest girl ever? Yeah. Oh, applesauce. Applesauce. Yeah.
Baby food. Yeah.
Up applesauce.
DJ food.
Yeah, TJ loves applesauce.
I like applesauce too.
Hey, Mark, there's a car here for you.
Where to?
20 minutes.
A Rover Metro 1.1.
Oh, no, thank you.
From 1992.
You know,
Bots are
to
pissing me off.
replace a tire on one of them cost a fortune.
Yeah, I don't think you have to have it taxed now, do you, if it's 1992?
It's 40 years.
Is it 40 years? No, maybe you do then.
30 years.
But no, it's 40 years.
I know, but I'm saying it's only 30 years, so
Yeah.
you've got to wait another 10 years for it to be 40 years.
Yeah, before it's tax and MOT exempt. Yeah, the Rover Metro had the one of the first
Oh no, we've got it loaded.
small
Just because they got
normal
it on
cars
the
to have the run flat tires on it,
well,
and they cost a
menu bars at the bottom. Anything
Ah,
full
here we
screen.
go.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Tim's having a go at you.
Who?
Or having a go at Don.
Oh,
I very nearly bought an MG Metro back in the 80s.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Well,
hey Tim, I won my game
Yeah.
today. Someone did drop the Doom gloves, like
I've got a feeling Donald might be leaving this one for a couple of days and then suddenly, oof.
What?
Have you not seen what Tim's wrote to you?
Oh yeah, I just wrote. I just read it. I don't have a double chin. He's just so drunk he's seeing double.
Good point. Good comeback.
Yeah, you know, when they're drunk, they say they see double, right?
This is why I don't get drunk.
Tim's got 2 guns, one for each of
uh,
Run around playing the game thinking he's players.
Jeff Dunham
Hey!
in Bubba J, what was his thoughts on gun control? And he said, "Oh, wait a minute, I know this one. Oh yeah, if you're drunk and seeing double, shoot in the middle."
You grab me a Dr. Pepper.
Are you going to thank me for your present?
Again.
Yeah. I could wrap it up for Christmas.
Take it back. Go on. Take it. You need it more than I do. Ow.
Remember, they don't know what your present is. I know.
You bought me a new shaver.
Oh, great.
So every time she keeps going to me, "You're going to thank me for the present again." And then she
Oh, no.
went, "I can wrap it up for Christmas." I went, "Just take it back. You need it more than I do."
Oh,
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I need to. Just-
I'm
We're just
jumping
eating
off.
ramen
I'll
broth.
catch y'all later.
Yeah, catch you later, Justin.
Justin's going live.
Hey, Justin, stay out of trouble.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Justin's
All
live
right,
in an hour,
now.
aren't you?
You take good
Yeah,
care of
another hour.
Sarah now, and you won't be in trouble.
Go enjoy the anal.
He's on his own, so he's gonna have to do it himself.
I'm not ever. I don't know if he ever said he enjoyed it. Did he?
I think Sarah insinuated he liked it.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. My wife should be here any minute, so I'm going to take off and finish dinner
Okay,
and go do something about my double chin. Tim is ruining me. I'm gonna be so self-conscious now that
You can put the bed now, cupboard.
The
I'll
best
never
thing,
face again.
best thing to do is grow 2 beards.
I like this.
What do you mean?
I just
Yeah, but you know I hate that.
Did I just hear Joe?
No. Did I tell him to shut up?
Right, now she's moved away. The reason I don't like to get drunk is because I don't want to see double Laura. Ow.
She hadn't gone far enough.
She come rushing back in.
Go and get your own bed in.
I need to save all these live streams of Paul's and use them as evidence of an abused adult. Supposed to be my carer, but she abuses me.
I will just play every live stream back where you've insulted me.
Yeah, it's all right. Sometimes when she wants a hug, I go, "You can't have a hug," and then she goes, "Why not?" And I go, because you're employed by the government to look after me. She goes, and it'll be sexual assault in the workplace. Go away. Yeah. Next time you want a hug, I'll get the sexual harassment panda out. You remember that on South?
Yeah.
Yeah, South Park, innit? Yeah. Sexual harassment panda.
Oh, I've got bacon for breakfast in the morning.
No, I've not watched South Park in ages. I'm going to start watching it again now.
I've only watched the recent specials. I haven't watched the others in ages.
Yeah, I got bored with all the
Oh, I'm sorry, Disney.
you know, the long specials and
Hmm.
drugs and stuff. They started making it more about Randy rather than the, you know, the kids getting up to no good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Gitchy.
Hey Gitchy. Trending on Twitter is the new name for is it Melania Trump or Melanie Trump or what?
Melania.
Melania. Yeah. They're actually calling her Team U Melania. Because someone said she looks like Laura Loomer. Whoever that is. Laura Loomer.
Political journalist, I think.
Bedroom's out.
Yeah.
That's mine. That says Trump 2024. Thank you.
Oh crap.
What?
Well, if you really want to piss off people in politics, do what Trump just did.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau?
Trudeau, yeah.
Trudeau, yeah. Well, he was with his wife and Trump, and Trump's all over his wife, hand on her arse and everything. Well, somebody goes, turn around and pose to the camera, and he's giving the evils. I'm hoping that's not AI generated because. Don't know what it is tonight, but the twist has gone really far left.
Oh, interesting.
I'll tell you what, I don't think Musk gonna like that much. Meow.
Yep.
Oh, you'd have laughed today.
Rod.
Friday Paul, you still mute? Bye, Rob.
There was Rod.
Yeah. Paul, you still muted.
Okay.
And, yeah, came out of Tesco's this morning and nothing says Friday the 13th than a black cat, a full black cat, walking up and down, crossing people's paths.
I've got one.
Let's try this
Right,
again.
Hello,
Let's try this
Rod.
again.
Yeah, you must have so much bad luck.
I do.
Oh, wait a second. Let me turn the thing off in the background.
Yeah, mine's mostly black, but it has a white chin and
otherwise known as a tuxedo. That's what I
some
call
white,
it.
yeah, some white things on it.
Well, maybe you guys should ask Rod that question about what's his name going on a hiatus? Oh, you got it done, huh?
She's done. She fires up. She's got a heartbeat. Just need to go fly her.
Who is it that's not gonna be on the show for a while?
Ken Heron is taking a
Ken
hiatus.
Harris taking a hiatus?
Yeah, he's
Wow.
doing a statewide tour in a camper van.
Hmm.
He's not gonna be doing his regular show.
He only does it every 2 weeks anyway, so that's only like 2 shows. So yeah, if it's only a month.
No, he said it's gonna be almost not in, he said that he used the word indefinite.
Okay. His wife hates him.
He's
So he's
not
gonna-
married
He's not married.
Yeah.
and
think
no
I-
girlfriend.
Yeah, that seemed to be a short
That he
lived
that he admits to.
Yeah.
Place it here says mine flies, Rod.
Yeah. Ken was just telling
Hey.
Ken. I was just
Hi, Ken.
talking to Ken. I was just talking to Ken. He told me to send it. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, Gitchy, thanks for popping in. It's good to hear from you. Keep in touch.
It's
Catch you
good.
later, Gitchy.
It's got one
Thank you.
issue, and I'm not gonna worry about fixing it until after I fly it, and that is the GPS doesn't seem to be working at the moment.
No GPS.
Mm-mm. I think I overheated it and probably fried it.
Oh no.
The good news is, apparently, when I ordered them, because I looked in my little parts storage drawer where I was keeping all my parts for the 5-inch build that I'm going to do next, and I found the same Nano GPS, and I was scratching my head going, why would I have ordered a second one of those for a 5-inch in this little teeny tiny thing? Although I'm glad I did, and once it gets working, maybe it'll work well enough that I won't care. Maybe the little one is the way to go. I don't know. I shall find out. See? Beep 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 beep. Can you hear that?
No.
Holy shit. I'm glad I was holding that fucker down.
Your noise canceling is working really well.
Apparently, because I had the props fired up and accidentally hit the throttle and throttled up. Good thing I had a real damn good hold of that thing. Anyways, there. It flashes. It's even got an LED on the bottom. That's the one that comes with the frame. The ones on the side come with the flight controller. I set them to blinking and the bottom one to solid. First time I had the LED set up like that. So Ken, I think it flies because it just tried to take off. Hover test. You couldn't even hear it. Besides, the hover test to be done outside. Although I suppose I could do it in. I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to do it on the carpet. I don't want to do it on the tile. The thing would get enough hard hits in its lifetime, I'm sure. I'm just so fucking glad that it all fires up. Well, other than the GPS, it's all working this time around. Took me fucking up the first flight controller and a motor to get it right the second time. Okay, flip the throttle up so I can't accidentally arm it. And let's pull the battery. There we go. Okay, there you go. With the battery. 850. It's still under 250 grams.
Yes.
When he put 1100 on it after 1100 milliamp after he built it, it was only 232 grams. Mine won't be, well, mine's at 850, so I know I'm under that. Mine would be a bit heavier because he has a different 3D print for the front that I ended up using and adding some additional TPU in order to move the GPS to the front. But what I need to do is modify the TPU and get rid of the GPS mount on the back to sort of offset the weight. But it's still under 250, so it's not a big deal. It's one of those, it's done enough, I want to go fly it. Just not tonight. I got the weekend. Somebody's going to get to go along with ride along with me on this drone. So that's when she'll get her first flight. Yeah, as I told you, Ken, it may be coming up there to do that.
Hi, Kenny.
As long as you're not playing poker.
Rod.
I just don't know when this weekend. What's that, Mark?
Hello.
Mark
Hello.
says hello.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I was in the kitchen when you came on.
Oh, I got you. I'm almost have an idea how to solder. Almost. About 10,000 more wires on boards, and I think I might get it. You know, I actually talked to Maddie, and I was like, "Hey, Maddie, your handshake?" And he's like, "Yeah, he didn't really answer the question, but the way he answered is like, okay, his handshake too." He's like, he likes to put his palm on something. Me too, because if I can't hold my hand in the air and solder. I'll be soldering half the board because it'll be all over the place.
Yeah, you get used to it.
It's like Parkinson's disease. I'm shaky. I can't keep this damn thing steady. Yeah, I'm sure you get used to it. And I'm finding to actually put solder on the pads.
Yeah.
Obviously, you always
Best way to do it.
obviously you always wet the soldering iron, but I find that that's actually what I use to put on the pad. Is I'll put it on the soldering iron, sort of bottom side, whichever tip I'm using, and put
Yeah.
that on the pad, and then I'll put a little extra in there as I'm pulling the tip out to sort of fill it in, but especially on the little teeny tiny pads, what little bit of solder it pulls off the iron when you do it that way is more than enough.
Well, if the pads look silver, then they've already been tinned with solder anyway, so you just have to touch them and melt it. Otherwise, they'd be copper colored.
Yeah. So that's probably the next refinement is just, I think I've been trying to put too much on the pads. So next time I'll try to put as little as possible on the pads and just get the wires to stick.
That's it. That's all it's for, just to make it so that solder sticks to solder.
So
always tin the wires first as well.
Yep, I do. Actually, I use the flux pin and flux the tips before I try to tin the wires. So
yeah, you shouldn't really need to if you're using fluxed solder, but
I am. In fact, I'm using the shit Bardwell recommended, which is the leaded solder, not the unleaded. And it does seem
Uh-huh.
to flow better than the freaking unleaded.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
just wear
reckon?
I just wear a
Okay.
glove. I just wear a glove, so I'm not holding on to the lead.
Dominic?
Bardwell was like, just wash your hands. He's probably right. It's mixed in there. It's not like you're eating that lead that's in that solder. So if it was that much of a risk, the government wouldn't actually let them sell that style of solder.
I actually saw a packet of solder the other day that actually had a label on it that said suitable for vegetarians. It's like, it's fucking solder. No one's eating it.
Yeah,
Ed
I
asked
would
you a
hope not.
question.
You would hope not.
Hey, Rod, Ed asked you a question in the chat. He says, do you have a high voltage soldering gun? It makes a difference, he says.
No, higher wattage makes a
Yeah,
difference, not
wattage.
voltage.
Yeah, I've got one of the TS-101s. Is the one that I did this project with. I've got another one that Maddie recommended, and I think it's 90 watts. So that's where those stations, right, are better because the
Yeah,
higher
quite
higher
often
higher
when it-
higher wattage in those stations than the ones that are meant to be a bit more portable.
and a lot of them are adjustable as well.
Yeah. But Bardwell loves that TS-101. It's not bad. I just got to get you. I just need to do more soldering on boards. That's it. Now that I fried that flight controller, I'll just fucking use that damn thing over and over and over again until
My soldering station is a Weller.
Lowe's.
Don't know
Lowe's.
whether you've got them over there, but they're good.
Yeah,
ones
we
over
do.
there.
Lowe's sells them.
Mm.
Amazon sells them. And I got multiple sites, so because Maddie had me get, he gave me a list. Of course, it's all the inexpensive stuff, and including two sort of pin style USB, rechargeables. Those work pretty decent.
Yeah, some of them are good then.
Yeah, they weren't expensive. I just
Back
wish.
in the day, the portable soldering irons were gas flames.
Yeah.
You filled with
I
lighter-
saw one of
lighter fuels.
those. I saw one of those. It was a gas soldering
Yeah.
gun on Amazon.
Yeah, you fill them the same as you do cigarette lighters.
Yeah, butane.
Butane. Yeah, it was a butane soldering
I
station.
had one of those.
Most commonly bright orange over here.
Well, on that note, good night, everybody. Speak to you all
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I think it's
Might do.
It's time to go out of that emergency exit door. I still haven't got a fucking clue why I've done this. Yeah. Catch you later, Paul.
Okay, David.
See you all tomorrow.
Yep,
See you
see ya.
Oh, there's a chisel. That's a C210. Yeah, that's the only thing with my little portable is it doesn't have the little wedge. Whereas this thing says on Amazon, the chisel,
Yeah.
the 2.4 millimeter chisel.
You mean the tip?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tip. Yeah.
Yeah, just the tip.
You're actually better off using a pointed one.
Hmm.
That's interesting because Bardwell likes the wedge, the flat wedge. I tried the
Depends
angled
on what you
wedge.
need it for.
Yeah, I tried the angle wedge. Didn't really like that one at all. Sort of the rounded tips.
Yeah.
Those are kind of okay. That little bent, little teeny tiny tip. I tried using that on the tiny pads. yeah, it's kind of usable, but I don't know. I guess let me build enough of them. I'll figure out what I get comfortable with because
Yeah.
honestly, I think it's one of those. It's like mice. It's whatever tip you get used to using the most, right? That you're
Yeah.
comfortable with, that you just, for whatever reason, that size, angle,
Yeah.
whatever it is, works for you. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think there's any one right answer for everybody.
Yeah.
Just like mice, there's not one right answer. Oh, speaking of mice, that was something else I was going to look up. I don't know if SwiftPoint has done any new mice lately. I love the SwiftPoint Z. Ooh, there's a Z2. Really? At least on Amazon. On the search, it said Z2. That's what I got is the SwiftPoint Z. They make a really, really teeny tiny one too.
Mm.
It's kind of cute. It'd probably make my hand hurt though. Okay. It showed it on the. Oh. This one doesn't say Z2 in the description, but it also says currently unavailable.
Mm.
I guess I should just go to SwiftPoint site.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't look. You wouldn't expect it to look much different than the original. Looking to see if they changed anything with the buttons. In particular, the ones you pull up, because I tend to pull the damn things off the mounting point. No, it doesn't look like they changed it. Ooh, they got long fingertip caps. I love the SwiftPoint. You got freaking like 11 buttons and almost don't have to move your fingers. It's got a really great layout.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna close her down.
Yep, I think it's a good idea.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Yep.
Paul.
Rod, thanks for coming in. Mark, Dominic, we'll see all of you again tomorrow.